Hi everybody, welcome to Excel 101. So I'm going to share with you some things about Excel that I have found make my experience with Excel more fun and more user-friendly. I am going to go kind of fast. I'm presuming that if you miss something, the beauty of video is you can replay it. And with Excel spreadsheets, I'm focusing on Excel and the knowing that although there are many other spreadsheet programs out there, that they are the skills you have here can be transferable to other spreadsheet programs. So I'm going to presume that we know all how to input numbers and letters, and so we can just kind of go right into some of the formatting. So we're going to look at the home ribbon, and you'll see on the home ribbon you have clip art, you have the font grouping, and we have the alignment grouping. And we're going to talk mostly about the alignment grouping in today's video. So take a look at the layout here. With this layout being the way it is, if I had 20 assignments, it would take up a lot of space. So we're going to talk about how to make this more user-friendly. So these are some of the things that I do. So first off, I highlight my text. And when we highlight, we're not dragging like this. We'll talk about that feature later. You just click once in the middle of the cell and then click, hold, and drag. Then we're going to go up here to the alignment dialog box. That little box is called the alignment dialog box. Then we're going to change the orientation of our text to upright. And we're going to say OK. Now that helps a little bit, but we have two issues still. One, it still takes up too much space, and two, some of our words are cut off now. So I'm going to highlight them again. I'm going to go back in here to alignment, and I'm going to choose wrap text, and I'm going to say OK. And now you see that we can see all of our text on one spot without having to make this bigger. Now, what about making these columns thinner? So I'm going to double click, and because I've made these bigger and smaller so many times, mine won't do it. But normally you can double click between them, and then that is what we call automatically adjusting. So like here, it'll let me go bigger now, it just won't let me go smaller. So you see how I double clicked between the column headings, like I'm clicking between column E and F, for example. Okay, so between G and H, I can make G bigger. So I'm going to make them smaller so you'll see how much space we can save. And I got to watch my time here on our video. All right, so the next cool little thing, basically what you've just learned is how to wrap text and how to change your orientation. All right, now let's talk about how to merge. So I'm going to highlight. Now right now this word, let me merge this. The word grades is actually in A1. The cell address, which is proper terminology, is A1. Now I'm going to click here, click, hold, and I'm going to drag over all of the columns in question. And then I'm going to click merge and center. This makes all of these cells, the only address here now is A1. There is no K1 or I1. It's just A1. And I'm going to do some formatting. Bold, a dark underline, a blue shading. You can choose lots of colors, of course. There's blue, and I'm going to make it bigger. So you can use your shading and such to make it a more nice, pleasurable, on the eyes experience. That's it for our first video. Hope you learned something new about alignment.